Welcome back to Railbound. I'm dear darling and enjoy the ride as we make connections and travel the world together. Okay, so I've sat here basically and thought about this level a bit more. I'm pretty convinced this must be correct for number 2, or at least some sort of variant on this loop. Like, for one, I don't think I've ever tried this before on this level. Well, maybe I did the first time through, but I don't remember the first time through, to be perfectly honest, which is good, so I can start afresh. So that leads me to believe that this is not the path that 1 needs to take, which is weird, because I don't know what other path 1 could take. I'm basically evaluating my head. 1 at least has different options to get to the end. 2 basically has no other options to delay enough time. So yeah, and the idea I was thinking of is instead of having 1 come up here and join on 2, because you can't also have 1 join on 3, because that means 1 will follow on from 3, which means that 3 by definition will always get to the end before 1. But I think maybe like this, and then if we have 4 just turn off. I don't know if this is enough time is my issue. It's not quite enough time. It's not enough time by how much? It's by 1. So we can fix that by making 2 go, not like that, we need to actually make it a loop. Go down here, and that is just enough time for 2 to get to the end. Okay. But we have 3 tracks left. I assume the 3 tracks has to be like this. It can't be like this though. Oh, it can be like this though, hold on. Yes, okay. That was a key discovery. The key idea, no, unfortunately I didn't actually record it on camera, so it's a less, what's the word, like eureka moment. The key discovery was thinking about the setup between 1 and 2. They both seem like they had to happen for them to get to the end, but the key realization is it's really, really difficult to get 2 to the end while delaying time from 1. Like, we can't send 2 anywhere over here because that will mess up almost certainly 3 and 4's path. So this is basically the only option that 2 has. Literally just delay the maximum amount of time possible over here, and then 1 will just have to get to the end somehow. And then the key follow-on discovery is being like, oh, 1 shouldn't go around this way, it should go around this way for 4, so that means that 3 is now closer than 4 is to 1's path, so they can both just join in after 1, because if you do it this way, then 4 is now closer than 3, I think. Actually, I don't know why the solution doesn't work the other way around. Why doesn't this work if we just have 1 go like this? Oh, it's because now you don't have enough tracks left for 3 to actually get to the end. So it kind of has to be like this. It's actually interesting that there's not enough track for 3 to get to the end. No, it's because 3 will have to join in onto 1's track too early, I suppose. Compared to here where 3 now joins in at the back of number 1's track and thus is fine. So it's actually kind of what I was saying about 4's timeline. Not really. Anyway, at least we solved it. That's the important part. Okay, so what's 8-3 following on from 8-3A? Okay, so let's have a look at 8-3A. What are we looking at here? Interesting. So we probably have some weird switch mechanics we need to do here. So what's 8-3? It does look rather similar. Kind of. So the concept here is 1 needs to dodge 4. And 1 will send 4 out back on the journey. 2 just gets to the end, and 3 just follows on from that. Okay. This is going to be a hard one. Any level with a lot of switches becomes very difficult to follow. Okay, this must be forced. I can't see any world where this is not what number 1 does and gets to the end. I assume number 2, you will do similar and get to the end like this. Now, number 3 is a big question. Actually, number 3 probably does something like this. Goes around the loop while number 2 gets to the end. Ah, but then 2 has to go like this to actually get to the end? No, probably we have number 4 do something now. No, that ruins everything. Wait, slow this down so we can figure out what number 2 could be doing. Number 2 is going to end up over here. So I guess number 2 can have a big loop like this and get to the end. Not elegant by any means. Now what does 4 do? Good question. I guess 4 follows on from 3. Oh, somehow 3 made it out before 2 did. Ah, because 4 allows 3 to go, and then once 2 goes, 3 follows on afterwards. So 4 can't do that. I don't really know what 4 could do. I guess 4 could go here. Or maybe we let 2 go before 3? Makes no sense. Is there a way we can get 4 trapped in here? Maybe. Maybe not. Still not quite enough. I don't know what else 4 could do. I'm not super convinced by this, I'll be honest. Like, that works out pretty nicely, but it's pretty hard to get 4 to delay a lot of time to get over there, you know? Which is why I'm not inclined to believe this is a solution. Like, how do we delay enough time for 4 to not mess up this for number 3? Like, it always messes it up on number 2. Unless we can switch around the order number 3, number 2 go, which might be possible. I can't see how it would be possible doing something like this. What if we have number 3 going backwards, like this way? Oh yeah, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 1 still needs to make it to the end. No? What? Them crashing like this is not great, I think, for logistics. 3 getting to the end, also not great for logistics. Oh god, these levels are so difficult. What's forced? Maybe, is it a wrong assumption to assume 1 goes this way? I can't imagine it's anything like this. I mean, maybe it's possible, but then what? Maybe it's like this? What does this even mean? No, you still get to the end first. Doesn't matter what you do. Oh, that's an interesting observation. No matter what you do, if you come in through this side or this side, you will get to the end as long as it's in this position. Like, ideally, what I think this solution might be is we have number 4 going on in like some weird loop over here. Number 1 goes in first, number 4 resets it, number 2 then goes, number 4 resets it, number 3 goes, number 4 resets it, and then number 4 finally can go now that nothing else is coming. But I don't know how to make that happen. Because for 1, number 4 has to be slower than number 1. Which is crazy. Possible, I'd say. But still crazy. And then number 2 can go in like this. I think he might take too long. Oh, we also don't have any in-wall track. But if this is how we can get it to work. Oh, you crash. Why do you crash? You didn't crash before, did you? Oh, because you never made it back before. So what if we did this? Oh, you still crash though. Ah! I don't know if there's enough time for you to do this, number 4. like, delay 1 more second. There's just not enough time. So we need to delay 2. That's impossible. I don't think we can delay 2. It makes no difference. I don't know why I did that. I feel like it's a nice idea. I'm not sure if it's convincing me enough that the solution goes 1 4 2 3. Wait, 1 4 2 4 3 4. It seems just a bit too convoluted, doesn't it? I don't really know what to do. What is the benefit of having this here? Is my sort of question. Like, why do we need it? Maybe it's not really so much a solution of we need it as so much an issue which needs to be a problem which needs to be overcome. Conceptually, this is a hard level to wrap my head around. Maybe we just sort of send it and see what happens. Like, if this feels most natural, I think, for like a sort of solution thing. So why don't we just try a load of things and see what happens? Like, if we can get number 4 to where number 2 is right now, that'd be fantastic. So maybe we do one. Instead of number 2 going like this. But I don't know how we get number 2 out of here. I guess we kind of can't. Can't be like that. Okay, like, I kind of want number 4 to be doing what number 2's doing right now. But we can't really switch our positions. What else would this be for then? If it's... Maybe it's like for this? Maybe number 3 needs to do something completely different then. I can't imagine what number 3 would have to do though. I guess not that, but still. Yeah, how is number 3 not going to crash in number 4 here? I don't think that's possible unless number 4 turns off and number 3 we don't have enough track anymore. I don't know. Maybe we don't need it at all. Now this is an interesting concept. We just have this. What does number 3 do here? Number 3 just... Whoa. Can't be the right solution, obviously. But can we get number 4 to do what number 3 is doing? Wow, this is so weird. It almost feels like a plausible solution when it clearly is not. Yeah, I really would like number 4 and number 2. If you two could just switch places, I feel like we'd have a million solutions to this level. Which is so strange. Okay. Obviously, number 3 has to be doing something different. There's not enough track for it to really go round, though. Or maybe there is. Maybe not like that, huh? We don't want 3 to get there first, though, is a problem. Gosh, it's hard. I think this is hard because I don't have a conceptual idea of what I think the solution is yet. Have we done something like this? Just sort of see what happens. Okay, now how do we incorporate 4 into this? Maybe 4 can go here? No, that's too quick for 4. Maybe 4 can go here? Well, now it just crashes. Now, that's exactly the same issue. 4 can take even longer to get up here, but still crashes. No, we want 4 to be fast. No, we want 2 to be slower. Ah! This doesn't help anything. I genuinely don't know what to do. I'm just... Okay. What if we just try not thinking? We just randomly send things like we're doing right now. It seems like 3 always creeps up no matter what we do because of its starting arrangement. It's hard for 3 not to creep up and end up slipping in front of 2. But we kind of want it... The reason it slips in front of 2 is it slips in because 2 gets sent around bits. We kind of want 3 to maybe be sent around that instead. I don't really know what to do. This doesn't have a clear solution to me. I don't even really have much of a conceptual solution. I feel like one has to do this. One has to get to the end. The only other option, I suppose, is if one doesn't do something like this, which is... I mean, it can do that. Again, what? It can do this, but I don't really see much benefit of it doing that. Ah, and 2 can never get to the end like this. That's interesting. But we can't really delay 3 any longer. It feels like 3 has to go like this. And we had to extend 3's path by this toggle. Is there a way we can get 4 to hit way after 3 does that? Right, okay, imagine we just did this. And we let 4 go. That didn't do anything. But it was provocative. It feels like 4 should go over here. I genuinely don't know. Okay, what if one doesn't go that way? Where's one doing? Going? Great question, mate. I don't know. I don't know what else one can really do. I guess one can go like this way, but like why? I don't know what 4's going to do at this point. And what does 2 do? 2 goes here, then like spins around? Wow, 2 actually makes it there faster than 1 does. I guess 2 goes here. Spins round. Has to go, so maybe 4 goes here? No, we need 4 to go after 1. How? What? Does this make sense? No, 4 still goes first. So how can we make 1 overtake 4? We need another track. Right, so let's get rid of that for a second. Maybe not like that. That cannot be the solution. It's so nonsensical. I don't know. We're gonna have to work on this next time, I think. We'll start from a clean slate. I'm not really sure. I can't see what else one would do reasonably, except for go down there. But maybe that's the pitfall I'm falling into. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Railbound. I've been Day Darling. Likes, comments, discussion, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope you see each other again. But for now, it's our farewells. Until next time, bye bye for now. My head hurts.